On September 17, 2024, around 3:30 p.m., a wave of fear swept through Lebanon when thousands of pager devices suddenly exploded. These pagers were used by members of the Hezbollah group for communication. At the time, some people were in the market, others at home or in gatherings. Hezbollah members reported receiving a message on their pager devices, and as soon as the message was received, all the devices that were on exploded simultaneously. So far, 12 people have lost their lives, including some children, while more than 3,000 people have been severely injured across various areas. The explosions occurred in Lebanon, but echoed around the world in the form of news headlines. An emergency was declared in Lebanon. With chaos everywhere, the sound of ambulances and hospitals overwhelmed with injured people, with not enough beds or even chairs for the wounded. The situation had not yet stabilized when the next day, on September 18, 2024, Hezbollah's handheld radio sets also exploded in a similar manner, with over 3,000 devices affected. Hezbollah blamed their arch-enemy, Israel, for this incident, but the question remained, how was this even possible? Pager devices operate through a wireless communication system, without the use of SIM cards or mobile networks. Text messages can only be received via radio signals, without the ability to receive calls or audio messages. Previously, Hezbollah had depended on cell phones, but feared that Israel, with whom they had been at war for months, could hack cell phones and track their locations. This led them to ban mobile phones and adopt the simpler and more secure pager devices. Hezbollah used these pagers through a communication system, where important updates could be sent to all at once. All the pager devices were connected to a pager network, and when a message needed to be sent, it first went to the network, which then delivered it to all the connected pagers. When the signal reached the pager, it checked the signal with its unique identification code, and if it matched, the pager accepted the message. So far, over 3,000 pagers have exploded, most of them located near southern Lebanon, close to the Israeli-Lebanese border. While thousands of Hezbollah members have been injured in these explosions, Iran's ambassador, Mustabada, claimed that Israel's intelligence agency was behind it. However, Israel has yet to comment on the pager blasts. The investigation into the incident revealed that the exploded pagers were manufactured by a Taiwan-based company, Gold Apollo. However, Gold Apollo denied manufacturing the devices, stating that they had only licensed their brand name to another company called Ake. If the devices were tampered with at the production level, meaning that explosive systems were installed during manufacturing, it would indicate that this had been planned for quite some time. Gold Apollo stated that they had ordered about 5,000 pagers, which arrived in Lebanon at the beginning of 2024. The founder of Gold Apollo, Su-Ching Kwang, confirmed that these pagers were not manufactured in Taiwan, but by a Hungarian company named Ake. Initially, the location of BAC was not revealed, but due to the seriousness of the situation, it was later disclosed that the company was based in Budapest, Hungary. The specific model of the pagers was 924, which was designed, produced, and sold entirely by BAC, while only Gold Apollo's name was used. Gold Apollo's founder expressed surprise as BAC had been their partner for about 3 years. However, he noted that although BAC was a Hungarian company, their payments came from the Middle East. When the Hungarian government checked BAC's official records, they discovered that it was registered as dealing with electronic medical devices, electronic parts, and even oil and gas. Despite such a wide range of activities, BAC seemed to be a small operation. A German news agency, DW, visited BAC's registered office, which was found to be a small house with a paper sign listing multiple companies, including BAC Consulting. The locals had no knowledge of the company, leading to suspicions that BAC might be a shell company. Further financial investigations revealed that BAC recently declared a profit of 18 million Hungarian forints, approximately $5,700. During the pager explosions in Lebanon, BAC's website was accessible, but soon after, it showed an error, suggesting it was deliberately taken offline. Official records listed BAC's CEO as Christina Barsoni Ashiakono and its owner as Barsoni Ashiakono, suggesting they might be husband and wife. Multiple attempts were made to contact them, but no one answered, except for NBC News, which managed to speak with Christina, who claimed to work with Gold Apollo only as a commission agent, and that they did not manufacture the pages themselves. When the pager explosions became public, the Hungarian government got involved, and their spokesperson tweeted that BAC had no manufacturing facility in Hungary. Due to BAC's uncooperative behavior, many believe that tampering might have occurred before delivering the pages to Hezbollah or during manufacturing, though BAC may not have been directly involved in the attacks. Experts believe that the pages contained around 8 to 10 grams of hidden explosives, likely paired with a small electronic chip to trigger the detonation upon receiving a specific code. The main question now is, how was this code sent over Hezbollah's private pager network, which only allowed messages from registered devices? There are three possibilities. Either someone within Hezbollah was responsible, or Israel's Mossad agency hacked the private radio frequency network. Another theory is that a mobile network connection was secretly planted inside the pages, allowing them to be detonated via SMS or a phone call. The next day, similar explosions occurred in Hezbollah's walkie-talkie radio sets, as they had with the pages. One of these devices exploded while a Hezbollah member was attending the funeral of a colleague who had died in the previous day's blasts. The exploded walkie-talkies were made by Japan's ICOM company, but ICOM stated that the specific model, IV-82, had been discontinued in 2014. Hezbollah had purchased these walkie-talkies around 5 months ago. At the same time, the pagers arrived in Lebanon. Lebanese security forces believe that Israel's Mossad agency, known for conducting covert operations, was behind the planting of explosives in both the pagers and the walkie-talkies. In 2010, Mossad launched a computer worm called Stuxnet, targeting Iran's nuclear program. In 2007, during Operation Orchard, Israel hacked Syria's air defense system to allow Israeli jets to carry out airstrikes undetected. The pager attacks in Lebanon are considered unprecedented, with no historical comparison, sparking global debate about the vulnerability of communication devices. If such attacks can be carried out on pagers and walkie-talkies, what's to stop them from happening to mobile phones? Wars have been fought before and will continue to be fought in the future, but this new method of attack is difficult to defend against. What are your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comment section. See you in the next amazing video.